Shri Ronald Sapa Tiau.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, for giving me the time for my maiden speech. As I rise to make my maiden speech today, I must on the onset say that I am exceedingly glad to be a new member of this august House through an unending support of my state party leader Laltan Holaji, the Chief Minister and other leaders, and most of all, by the grace of the Almighty. I must point out that my dear parents, may their souls be rest in peace, played a pivotal role in making me what I am today. Since I represent the entire state of Mizoram, the remotest state in the northeast, Chairman Sir, Deputy Chairman Sir, I'm proud to announce that in spite of all the natural odds and disadvantage, the impossible is imposing on the constituency, the undwindling efforts of the people have earned the prestigious title of the second most literate state in the entire country for the last 3 decades or so. I'll start with a big thank you note to my dear friend, Mantri Ji Nadaji, who in spite of his very hectic schedule, very promptly attended to my humble request just recently regarding 2 health issues in my constituency. One is an alarmingly high infant mortality rate in the south part of the country, where a medical research team has been sent by him very kindly, and I'm happy to report that they have detected the cause. So that is a great news. Secondly, my state also has apparently the highest cancer rate in the whole entire country, particularly in Aizawl and the surrounding areas. I'm happy that a medical research team also has currently been working on the issue through an immediate intervention of the Mantriji. I'm confident that through his humanitarian consideration, many precious lives will be saved. Sir, I feel profoundly honored to be a member of the party that has had the largest share of building this great nation, having brought the country in its present status, with some sporadic contributions by other parties here and there. They all make us feel proud for having created the largest democratic country. Today, I'm reminiscing in the incredible contributions of the immortal Gandhiji and also the Nehru family on the country and for the survival and welfare of the scheduled caste and scheduled tribe, particularly living in the northeast part of the country. For it was Panditji who gave the Mizoram Autonomous District and Indiraji our Union Territory, and where Rajivji gave us the state. It is with much pride that I say that Mizoram is the only state today in the northeast that has a lasting peace agreement with the government through a visionary Rajivji on one side and through a committed and legendary leader Laltan Holaji on the other side. In 1986, by sacrificing his chief minister's post, for that unprecedented sacrifice was the only mean in which peace could have been prevailed. Hence, we, the government, as well as the Mizo people, owe so much to the people, to the party, and to Sri Laltan Holaji in particular. The historic sacrifice he made will be always cherished for generations to come. A mention must be also made in this juncture, sir, about the model village announced by the Honorable Prime Minister Ji, which seemed to be a very innovative concept initially. But I'm sorry to say that many today among the intellectual circles think that this is only a whitewash of the existing schemes. I submit that sufficient funds, especially allocated for these schemes, must be made available for the project. Now let's dwell on the look-east policy. The Northeast comprises about 8% of the total Indian territory.
How long more will you take?
This is my maiden speech, sir.
But I'm asking you. I have the right to ask.
I've just started.
Today, you don't have to take his side. He can take his own side. Please carry on, but we have a time constraint today.
All right. It acts as the bridge between the two sub-regions, namely South Asia and Southeast Asia. The partition of India caused extreme geopolitical isolation of the Northeast, which is often one of the root causes of Northeast problems today. In this backdrop of Look East policy, lately given a nickname by Pradhan Mantri ji as Act East policy, which was put in place by Narasimha Rao ji, but unfortunately, full dividend has not been reaped even today. With the inception of the LEP, Indian policymakers have realized that benefits of providing connectivity of Northeast region with South Asian nations as a prerequisite for all development of the region, particularly linking the inland locked region of Myanmar's Sitawe port and Bangladesh Chittagong port through Mizoram. I urgently demand immediate and active supervision. So the fact that countless number of Northeast youth today are working in BPO industries outside of the country. Just give me 4 more minutes, please. I am sure if the government told promises to the people during the recent visit of the region means anything at all, BPO hubs must be developed in the region, particularly in Mizoram, where the people are very talented. They are very promising.
Thank you very much. Yes, we'll give him extra time some other day also, not only today. Okay.
However, that has taken so much of my time, sir. While in as much as a 4-day courtesy
Don't
trip
disturb
of
him also, please.
the Prime Minister with a present of 20,000 crores rupees package for improving connectivity was generally applauded by the Northeast people. But I'm sorry to have to state that the PM chose to stay away from showing his honest interest during his visit in solving the long-awaited Nagaland insurgency problem. Apparently today, the Naga people do not demand Greater Nagaland issue anymore, which will make peace process all the more easier, apparently. However, the Honorable Prime Minister was kind enough to note that India, quote unquote, India will not develop till the Northeast develops, etc. The Prime Minister during his visit seems to have finally realized this critical issue. On behalf of my constituency, I must say I am very happy to his generosity. Sir, I fervently hope the episode doesn't end at the stage of realization. Sir, I demand that the House is properly informed through you, sir, on steps that taken so far until fulfill such a grand promise. Sir, that there is but one thing for which the government has been so over-generous to my constituency. During the past 9 months, we have had
We'll give you half a maiden speech next time, if you can be a
there
little...
have been, during the past 9 months, there have been 7 different governors in my state. And this is unbelievable. The governor, a prestigious constitutional figure, has been mistreated and misrepresented so badly that the people of my constituency do not know anymore how the central government want us to treat the governors. Therefore, sir, I must bring it to the attention of the August House these following points very quickly. A lot has been said about the Northeastern state affairs by different members of this time to time. With the positive of time, I'll just say one thing in brief. The simple solution to the Northeast problems is that the best Barua recommendation accepted by the government must be fully implemented without further delay. Secondly, Mr. Deputy Chairman, sir, let me dwell a minute also on the paradox of donor ministry. The mandate included earmarking at least 10% of the planned budget of the central ministries
Yes, that I have told the whip, but today it cannot be. He can speak only limited 10 times. That is on that condition you have come. Actually, I told the whip. So you stop now. You know, that's what I'm see. I already told the whip. Today's speech will not be considered as maiden speech. He speak 5 minutes. On the next discussion, he can be given more time. Because already it is, see, 6:30.
Are you giving me another chance next time?
Okay, you finish in 2 minutes. All right. Take 2-3 minutes and finish.
Okay. These demonstrating we are discriminated.
From there, you should be given choice.
Now that is correct, but your party has 42
This is a
minutes.
very clear.
No. You can't say that. Your party has 42 minutes. No. I know every state is important for us. No. Every state is important. You see, your party has 42 minutes and there is not even a single minute left. And you have got to, Mr. Kannan is there to speak and the Honorable LOP is there. That it is not the way you should manage the time. You should cooperate with me also. What do I do? No. Okay, you conclude. Please.
All right, thank you, sir. Being a hilly terrain, the huge transport bottlenecks impose multiple problems. Special financial package to relieve this bottleneck will be highly appreciated. And the next point, when UPA was in power, the northeastern states enjoyed availing plant funds with 90-10 ratio. But today, that has been chopped off. The 42% is very, very crucial for us as northeastern states, because it is like applying one medicine for the whole family, for the old and the young. It does not apply well. So I feel that the government has the moral responsibility to give us the healing touch of additional funds. As my Chief Minister has already placed a request to the Honorable Prime Minister only for 500 crores out of the grant of 20,000 crore pact. Lastly, today the only state in the Northeast that still demonstrates the lasting peaceful settlement in the Northeast is the government of Mizoram. However, it is a great irony, sir, that this government still is showcasing the most gruesome side of peace in one area of the Northeast while promoting peace in other states. This is precisely why peace is not forthcoming. Therefore, sir, I submit that the government must immediately make Mizoram a peace showcase. Lastly, in conclusion, sir, I pledge to join members of this upper house in ensuring the people of this great nation a peaceful and progressive India, a country large enough for the richest men to thrive well, and yet small enough to bend down to the needs of the smallest community. The people of the Northeast stand ready to support every initiative of this government to protect secularism, to prevent any act of discrimination on grounds of religion, race, and ethnic groups, and in carrying out forth the ever-great constitution of the country. Finally, sir, with the financial needs of my state being met, I am confident, sir, that the new government and the states shall have a cooperative federalism to make every citizen proud Indian. Kalom takmewe kapu. Thank you, sir.